for Salt Squad 2. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a few days, maybe a couple weeks actually since I put out a video. I've played some pretty good games, honestly, but also some of the replays actually got deleted. I realized that some of the old versions I had were storing replays and causing me not to actually basically overwrite them. So unfortunately, I learned that the hard way. This is a 1v1 matchmaking. What do you know? And I'll let you guys witness this. And it's myself on the USA team and Bazura on the Soviet Union team. And this is just a random 1v1 matchmaking. There's been a lot of talk in the forums about matchmaking. It was just the free weekend, and obviously a lot of new guys are going to check out matchmaking and see how that works. This is funny. They walked right past each other. I don't know why they didn't shoot. I don't think my guy was running, but I guess he was. So it looks like, so anyways, I guess in the forum, a lot of people had, issues with, matchmaking, etc., etc. So I guess I just want to do a video on matchmaking, maybe talk about it a little bit, and kind of go through the gameplay as well. For you guys that are a little bit more experienced and kind of been playing the game a lot, you know that it's not really a balanced system. Case in point, the teams here. It's an allies versus allies matchup. So yeah, that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. And you typically end up playing on kind of crappy maps like this one, unfortunately. So, I mean, some people may like this map, but it's just, I don't know. I'd rather even have a little bit bigger map than this. But other than that, people pull plugs, the desync. There's just so many different things they do. And then typically the performance in it isn't very good. I will tell you that this game was actually, the performance in this one was pretty good though. I think Bazura may be from USA, I'm not sure. Obviously you can't tell ping because it's not going to tell you that in matchmaking. But I know his PC perf is good. I guess in the replay it's not going to say that either, but it is good. It didn't do too bad. So just FYI on that. But honestly, guys, I mean, Berserk's probably in the, and I don't mean to pick on him by any means. He's probably in the, I guess he said it was in the top 60 or something. But yeah, uh, definitely the top players. I mean, there's some top players in, the top 10 or whatever, but most really good players don't play this game mode for various reasons, just because it has so many issues. So I guess that's my rant on that, and yeah. I'll let you take a look at the gameplay. Look at these guys in the trees, though. Probably should have put like a machine gunner, maybe. I don't know if that helped. But I did go, so I went shotgunners. And they are kind of expensive, so that's the only downside with them. But honestly, to battle these, well, it looks like you got red guards there. To battle these PPSHs, it's just, I need something to really counteract these guys, because these guys up close are just like mini machine guns to the face. So I get some good nades off. He does flank here, and he throws some grenades too. I don't know why he's running over here. Boom. It's really just a grenade fest in the middle here. I do control 2 points. He controls 1. So I'm ticking up. It's 8-0. 3 minutes in the game. Looks like I just went with a, looks like a conscript squad on the back and the 30 cal squad. Yeah, he's got a machine gunner here, but he's just getting shot from all different sides, angles. Although a lot of my guys are pinning down, though. Ooh, there goes one. Yeah, the red guards, I'm just not a big fan of the red guards. They definitely don't compare to the Rangers by any means. He does want to flank me here, so that's a good play on his part. But at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and pull those conscripts. I'm actually going to go flank him on his side. You can tell he's only got one guy over there. So definitely want to pro points, guys. 1v1, yeah, definitely. Obviously, there's been a lot of 1v1 matches with the 1v1 tournament that's been going on. Obviously, you'll see a few of my matches still to go. But yeah, I think 1v1 is all about pressure, and yeah, it's you have to think on your feet at all times. So, and you also have to set up your buys, your counters, etc., etc. I definitely think it's a pretty cool game mode. A lot of people don't like to get into it just because it's too fast paced. And to an extent it is, but especially on maps like this, that's the problem. If they actually had decent maps, it would be a lot more macro. Look at this. So he brings out the Dishka, but he's got no guys around it. So I went ahead and grenaded that. And I hopped in it, actually. Oh, I don't know what this guy's doing. Ah, huh. Well, anyways, I don't know if you saw the inventory, but I pulled all his ammo out and then I just self-destructed it. Let's see if he gets back in it. Oh, he gets back in it. So in game, he was actually complaining why it wasn't shooting. Thanks, Jitska. Thanks, Sunbeam. So what I did is I actually took out all his ammo. So he doesn't have any ammo in this thing at all. So if you're watching Bazura and you're wondering why you couldn't shoot that thing, which I think he'll bring it down in a minute and try and shoot it, it's because I took all your ammo out. So what it actually does is not only does it fool the enemy, so they think they have a reliable machine gun to like, you know, deal with or basically use, but it also CP caps them. So they have the CP. The computer doesn't know that you don't have any ammo. So he does have what's in the clip though. So let me take that back. He does have what's in the clip, but he can't reload. So he's probably almost out if he's not completely out now. We'll keep an eye on that, unless he bought a second one, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one there. So at this point, I'm going for a 3-cap. I've got the I guess northeastern or southeastern flag, and then I'm trying to get the northwest flag. He does go ahead and pull up the half track. This is funny. What do I counter with? Half track. What do you know? And he's got red guards. But I get the jump on him right there. He really should have DC'd that. He saw me shooting. I actually made a mistake. I tried to pull this a couple times, and I just, when you click and you just kind of miss. Yeah, I missed it a couple times. So what I saw was, and I have a guy way back here. I'm not sure if he actually given me vision there. It's probably these guys right here. By infesting this area here, I'm going to set my half track up for some nice kills here. And yeah, he's got a squad sitting in the back, so I don't know if he's getting a little lag or what, but yeah, 3-cap's on, and if you guys aren't familiar with 1v1s, 3-cap means it's just essentially it's called death, because score's gonna tick up one. I think it's 1 point every 2 seconds or something. It's ridiculous how fast it picks up. Oh, and these guys are just gonna get slaughtered by this 50 cal. Oh, I'm gonna go with the flamethrower too. I only got a few on that, but so while you're doing this, you want to pull. So I pull this guy out, and the reason why is so I can get more vision on this way. It's funny because I actually pulled right in the middle here, and the angle I was at, I couldn't shoot these guys right here. It was really funny. I'm not sure why they didn't throw a grenade in here or a Molotov or something though. That's kind of interesting why they didn't do that. So he does go ahead and counter with the AT rifle. This guy right here. Look at that rifle. I can't even shoot that thing standing up. Jeez. Look how tall that thing sticks out. And he did go ahead and basically just decap that point over there. But this point's still locked down. I've got Rangers. I've got conscripts. I've got my 30 cal machine gun. I just really have a nice mixture of troops. Yeah, so I think at this point he just decided, screw it. So, yeah, I mean, this is, I guess, apparently a top 60 player. I don't know. I mean, he's played like 200 games in matchmaking and only like 80 regular custom lobby games, which makes no sense at all. Yeah, I think he's just missing out quite a bit because matchmaking it's so like, it's just the way they do it is not good. Um, with the level lock first off, so you got level lock, so if you're more experienced then you get better units than someone who's less experienced. How that makes sense, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. It would make sense if you were matched up against appropriate people. The problem is nobody plays it, so unfortunately the system can't work properly. So you see what I'm saying? If there's more players in I guess you want to say the player pool, then it would put you a new player versus a new player and an experienced player or higher ranked player versus a higher ranked player. But it doesn't always do that. I mean, what I have noticed lately is I've been playing a lot of experienced players. I guess technically in their rank, even though obviously they're mostly wipes. Um, but yeah, so you've got level lock, you've got the people playing just unbalanced, obviously unbalanced nations, shitty maps, and then you're just not getting matched up against correct people. And then also the performance of it. It uses, from what I understand, the optimal setting, which as opposed to the minimum setting, it basically shares the ping information a lot more. That way, there's not really a host advantage per se. But what that means is actually, if you're matched up with someone who has a really bad ping, like to you, it'll share that ping, and so really the whole game in itself is just pretty rough as far as the performance of it and the lag of it. Video there. Unfortunately, with the crash, I had to reload the game and get back into the replay to show the score here. But yeah, I guess the video is just basically to say, hey, don't get frustrated with matchmaking. You're not the only one experiencing it. It's definitely not the best game mode right now. I'd honestly suggest to any newer players, especially ones that come from the weekend that we just had. Go ahead and play the custom lobby games. Make sure they're balanced teams as best as possible. If you want to just play with new players, go ahead and put a message that says, "Hey, I just want to play with new players." I wouldn't worry about skirmish so much. I mean, you can do it for fun, but don't expect to get anything out of it that relates to multiplayer for the most part. But yeah, I would avoid matchmaking at this time until they improve the system at some point. Otherwise, you're just really fighting an uphill battle that you're really never going to win. And, I don't want you to get frustrated and quit the game. What I would do is, for those competitive people, and there are those that are out there, I would go ahead and play the lobby games as much as possible. Get some players that are a little bit more experienced. See if you can kind of, I guess, tag team with them or kind of learn from them. But then also look out for either any future leagues or tournaments. We just had a 1v1 tournament that's actually still ongoing, and there's a 3v3 league that is actually just started as well. So I know you missed out on those, both those as well. But there's definitely going to be something coming up soon. So look out for that. Should give you some time to kind of get experience with the game. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe, like, anything you can do to let me know what you want to see. Or also, I'm looking for just to mention before I end it, I'm looking for a if anyone wants to send me a replay, upload a replay, I'd be more than happy to kind of cast your game and give you some advice and or tips or things that I see you do well. Those are always enjoyable. I'm actually going to look for those. So go ahead and let me know about that. And as always, take care. Oh, and go ahead and check out this epic Sherman 76 battle with a Cheeto versus Carly. I know she wanted me to put this in this video, so that's for you, Carly. Take care, guys.